Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Empress Be Healer. My name is Bella. Thank you guys for being here. We are back with another series of the animal spirit guides. We are calling back our magic. We are calling back our energy, and we are calling back our power at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you all for being here. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to my day ones. I appreciate you. I appreciate the love for the views who do come along. Those that are guided here are guided here. There's always a message that may be here for you or for somebody else as we are on a healing journey. Okay, I'm going to get right to this. But before I do, listen, I was meditating for like 2 hours and I started getting all of these channel messages. And I'm like, oh, okay, Spirit, how do you want me to incorporate this? So I already pre-shuffled the animal of this, the Spirit of Animals Oracle. This way, for the sake of time, listen, your girl, I really be wanting to get these readings, these videos in 15 minutes. And it just doesn't seem to happen for me in that case. So guys, bear with me. I do have some channel messages to give first, and then we are going to get right into these oracle messages. I also have the Archangel Oracle as well as Talking to Heaven, because there are ancestors who are wanting to give messages, and when that happens, it is a non-stop occurrence for me, right? So I have to really surrender, and not allow my ego to try to ignore those messages. It is for somebody, and these messages will always be timeless. Okay, beloved, beautiful energy, Holy Spirit energy. No weapon formed against us shall prosper, and always aggressively protect your energy at this time. Guys, if you really haven't been drinking any water, I'm going to take a sip. Go get you some water. If you've been sitting in the same spot or haven't really been moving around, just get up, move around a little bit. Shake your limbs, do some deep breathing, especially if you're having any anxiety. I don't know, there's somebody that's really having some issues with the stomach lining. Don't put it off to go see your doctor. I understand somebody, I'm already channeling. I'm hearing somebody is having issues with getting insurance. Looking to state insurance, just fine insurance. For some, if you have to pay out of pocket, you need to see the doctor if it has something pertaining to your thyroids, or pertaining to any type of cyst or any type of digestive ulcers, and that's really being built on by a lot of stress. Okay, so again, guys, we are here to release that and call our powers back. Okay, and we are being guided by these beautiful spirit animals at this time. All right, so other messages that I just had, I'm trying to go fast, but I understand I have to get them out. What I was hearing was Pentecostal. I've heard that word before. I've never really been to a Pentecostal church. I don't know if I know somebody that's Pentecostal. So when I heard that, I did have to look it up. Anytime I get channel messages, I always have to look them up, because I'm just like, okay, Spirit, where are we going with this, and who is this for? This is collective message. But however I'm being a vessel to get this message out, I'm being obedient to my spiritual path. Okay, so somebody is an evangelist or should be an evangelist. This would be a confirmation for that person, and you know who you are when I'm saying this. Somebody is looking for confirmations. You are here. This is because this is not the first anything that I'm saying may not be so shocking. It's not the first time you're hearing a lot of these messages, things that are coming out. Somebody also has, or I'm hearing you have access to your Akashic records. You just didn't understand or know what that word was. So look up Akashic records. I also was hearing orphans, adoption, foster kids. So whether you are looking into adopting or having foster children, switch it, or this is you. You were an orphan, you got adopted, or you was a foster child. There, what I was getting, the channel message was that you are trying to connect with your ancestors who have passed away, or your ancestors who have passed away since you've been awakening. Your first eye is awakening. You're working on your chakras. You've been doing your shadow work, and you are wanting to do ancestral work, but you don't know your biological family. So this is what I'm being told to tell you. Listen, any invocation that you do, or any spirits that you work with, or deities that you work with, right off the rip, it's going to feel familiar. If they come to you, it's going to feel familiar. It's not going to feel like chaos. It's not going to feel like somebody's trying to tell you to hurt yourself, or it's not going to be low vibrational messages. It's not going to be hurt somebody else. It's not going to be suicidal. It's not going to be any of those type of things. And if you're hearing those type of things, that is something that is malevolent, okay? That is not a benevolent spirit, okay? So somebody really needs to hear that. So if you were adopted, a foster child, and you don't know, or you have minimum knowledge of your family, all right? Maybe your parents didn't have siblings, things to that nature, even if you wasn't adopted. Somebody that doesn't have a lot of access to who their ancestors was. To a degree, it's the same for all of us, right? Even we know our mom, dad, our grandparents, aunts and uncles, but when it starts going to great-grandparents and great-great-grandparents and great-great-grandparents, if you don't know who that is and they don't know who that is, so in some essence, we don't know, the further down the bloodline it goes, all right? So I was hearing shamanism. I was hearing Native Indians. I was hearing American Indians, okay? So that may be resonating with somebody as well, okay? I'm getting through these channel messages. I will put a timestamp if somebody just wants to get right to the oracle and on, then that is fine. All right. There's also children. If you have a child that is very uncomfortable around somebody that comes over, and I don't mean just like your child is moody, or your child is standoffish. If somebody comes around your child and your child is significantly uncomfortable, somebody needs to stop ignoring that. They're picking up either something from that person, or that person has attempted to do something. So you really want to be careful who is around the children. I don't care who it is, your boss. I don't care if it's the neighbor. I don't care if it's the babysitter. I don't care if it's the nanny. I don't care if it's father, mother, brother. Be more condescending, or I'm saying the wrong word. Please be more aware to the behavior of this child. You may also have a starseed child, an indigo child, who is communicating that they remember how they died. This may be very scary for a mom or a dad, like very, very scary. Really do some research on that, read books on that. There's also a child who they dream, the way that they dream, they are a prophetess, or they can see events in the future. Really protect and shield these children with these abilities. These children are having their abilities are activating very, very quickly. So you don't want to tell a child that you don't believe them. If there's a child that is seeing something in the home, or they're feeling something in the home, please, please, please sage your home, even if you may not believe in it. Somebody is, overly against that, or they think there's something wrong with that. However you think you need to cleanse your house, somebody really needs to listen to this child. I'm emphasizing that like a lot without getting overly emotional, because this is also affecting the child with trust. Okay, because as parents, children trust us first, and as parents, children are looking to us for safety. And again, this means anybody that is coming around, you really don't want your child to experience something or have their childhood ripped away from them at an early age. I'm also hearing the collective listening now may have had that as well, may have had their childhood ripped away from them from some sort of way. I'm also was channeling children taking care of mothers, a mother or somebody that doesn't read very good or doesn't write very good, maybe here from another country. English is not the first language, and having to do documentation or having to go into court, they're needing the child to assist them with that. Listen, there are so many programs that can help with that. But where my channel message is, if you work for DRS, if you work for Children's Services, if you work for the welfare, or you work for some state agency, or you work from the court, some people are too desensitized. My channel message that I was getting, to get more kindness in your heart, to get more compassion in your heart, than to just look at these people and not have any type of empathy for them, okay? Because there are children who are helping moms and dads who, again, English is not their first language. Okay, so I think that was a lot of it. And if anything else comes back to me, if I get any channel messages while I'm doing these cards, I will deliver that as well. Okay, thank you. So what do we have? 11:50, about 11:55 on the clock. I may timestamp this and put that down there if you guys want to just come right to here. So the bottom of the deck was the fox, which is clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. So you got the fox energy with you. That is very beautiful to who is resonating with that. And then we have the squirrel. Always prepare. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off your course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all that you need. All right? Life will give you all that you need. So the person that is worrying, the stress is literally giving somebody ulcers, okay? It really, really is. I'm tapping into that, okay? So release that energy. Do some womb healing. You can leave a comment in the bottom. I can give my email if you need some womb healing. There's certain spiritual baths and certain herbs, certain meditations, okay? And you want to work with sound frequency. So then here we have the elk. Nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success, and powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Listen, more and more that I'm doing this, I'm feeling the shift. I'm feeling the powers getting back into the tribe here that are listening to these messages. I'm hearing for somebody, they fall asleep listening to this. And I'm like, wait. Am I boring? But it's not. Okay. It's not that. Maybe it's soothing, or it's something that's relaxing you, and that's fine. So even if you are somebody that's doing guided meditations and you're a beginner and you are happening to fall asleep, you really don't want to fall asleep when you're meditating. But if that's what is happening and that's helping you get your rest, by all means, that is helping, especially somebody that has insomnia. So by all means, if how I sound is getting you comfortable and it's making you feel relaxed, this is a healing channel, and I take that as a compliment. Okay, and then we have peacock vibrancy. Woo, that peacock energy. These are really intense energies at this time. I'm telling you, whoever gets to surrendering and do some energy clearing and clearing the mind and clearing the body, these things are all going to come in for you. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility and avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and the more things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. So you may have individuals around you who are jealous. That may have been something that you had to work on. Maybe you had to work on, you was feeling jealous of other people because things just wasn't manifesting for you. Things wasn't coming into alignment for you as easy as it seemed for somebody else. But that is shifting at this time where now the tables have turned, where things are happening easily for you. And it's almost going to be like this, like the snake, the skin shedding, right? Which it probably hurts, but the skin is shedding for you to come into this new person that you are, and you're being true to yourself. You need to recognize your brilliance without comparing yourself to anyone else. All right, thank you, beloved spirit, for that one. All right, so now I have some messages from the angels. Thank you, beloved. Thank you, beloved. We get 3 messages from the archangels. Somebody may be interested. There's a book, The 72 Archangels. Somebody may want to do an invocation to invoke the angels. That is a very good book. I didn't even think to pull it out to get the author. Maybe I'll put it down. If somebody wants that, they can ask in the comments and I will reply. I don't have a huge channel, so I am able at this time to interact with individuals, give spiritual advice. I am a spiritual advisor. I'm also intuitive medium. The word psychic does trigger people, but it is what it is. We all have psychic abilities. Some are more stronger than others, and your psychic abilities are activating at this time. Okay, you may be a medium at this time, and you may be scared of that you can see spirits, you can see ghosts, you can speak to the dead. I was once scared. I am not afraid anymore. I saw something so horrific. I don't even talk about it. When I was younger, I seen something, out of this world. We're not going to go there. Maybe if I ever get a Patreon page, we can dive deep into those areas. But it says career transition. So you have Archangel Chimel. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So this may line up with somebody that is in that field of government, in that field of working for the city, in that field of working for the federal. Your compassion, if you're the one that's very compassionate, but when you work for those type of jobs, there's certain rules and limited access to helping certain individuals. You may really be somebody that is very compassionate, that you would even go to the bathroom and cry because somebody that came in with their child or a family came in and you just wanted to help more than you even could or more than you was allowed to. So if you're already of service, but that energy may no longer resonate with you, you may be you could be the one that's an evangelist. You may be the one that is going to be a priest or a priestess, a pastor, or what is the woman pastor course? Is it the same thing? Or you could just be somebody that wants to get into psychology, psychiatry, life coach, some sort of counseling, okay? So you may be really guided to do that, and that could be part of why your stomach is hurting, okay? Because when we don't listen to the universe, things start happening to our body to force us to make a change. Now you don't have a choice. So if you can make the choice or start prepping and bring awareness and be honest and truthful, then that makes that process easier. But when you block it out and you ignore it, you just keep getting hit by a Mack truck. Okay, and then we have peace, another Archangel Chimel. Okay, so this is beautiful. So you got double confirmation, you got double Chimel, Chamuel. You can look him up. Okay, you can Google who Archangel Chimel is if you are new to the angels. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Love is the most powerful, powerful, powerful thing. No one can take love away, okay? And love does not come with conditions. Then we have breathe. Archangel Raphael. I mean, it is very important. Somebody with the anxiety, maybe having to go into work, maybe before you get to work, do a ritual of some deep breathing, or have a ritual in the shower where you're doing your mantras or you're doing your affirmations, putting the intentions out for what your day is going to be, especially if, again, you're working in an environment, even if you don't, let's say you don't even work for this, you're not a city worker, state worker, anything to that nature, but you work in a field or you work somewhere where it's very dense. It could be dark. This could even be like warehouse work, or somebody that you are connected to that comes home. Do these rituals of these breathing exercises, okay? So take several deep breaths, exhale slowly to awaken your energy and release old patterns. This is so beautiful. When I start getting into this, oh God, this is so beautiful. I'm just like getting goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps. I can feel these energies, guys, and those that are going to be guided to come to this message, to this video. There's going to be a weight lifted off of somebody's shoulder. Somebody is carrying, I'm seeing a book bag full of bricks. Please just take that book bag off. You don't need that luggage anymore. You don't need to carry that anymore. You don't need to carry any type of guilt. I'm going to try not to cry. Oh, shoot. You don't need to carry any type of shame. Somebody tried to shame you for something that they did. To you, okay? Not saying that you're in a victim mentality, but you are a survivor of something. Okay, and your ancestors, your loved ones are here with you at this time. I'm seeing the letter V. This is a collective message, so I may not get full names right now, but the letter V. I'm also seeing somebody had a white dog, very fluffy. I don't know what this breed is. A small white dog, but very fluffy. The name might have been Boomer. The letter, or the dog had a letter B. I'm also, this is going to get a little bit, okay, when I say dark, I don't mean dark as in evil. I'm seeing there's two brothers that got murdered. It's a cold case. Okay, some new evidence is going to be discovered. This cold case is going to be open. This is a mystery around how these two brothers got murdered. Whew. Okay, we're going to clear that energy because my chest just got really, really, really tight right there. All right, beautiful beloved. No weapons formed against us shall prosper. We are always protected. I'm protected at this time. Archangel Michael is here with me, and Archangel Michael is here with you. Somebody wears a hat all the time because they don't like the shape of their head. This may have turned somebody off, or somebody that has passed away, they was a hat lover. Or your family, your loved one that passed away. If you're dating somebody that always wears a hat, they may not approve of this person. Somebody also needs to cover their head because their crown chakra has spontaneously activated. It's like you have a light shooting out of your head. So if you're comfortable wearing a scarf or a head wrap, a baseball cap, something to just, you should cover your head. All right. Well, here we go, getting to that third. Okay. I think my spirit guys, I think they like that 30-minute mark. Listen, my number is 3. 3 is a magical number, so you guys may be resonating with the 3 and you seeing all the synchronistic numbers. All right, those are universal numbers. Those are angel numbers. Just look them up. See what those meanings are. All right. First message we have out from the loved one who has passed away. Remember me by happy memories we've created. Whew. Okay. Okay. This loved one right here, if you're just getting memories of their death or seeing them last in the casket, they are wanting you to remember them by happy memories that you guys created. So there's pictures here. So if there's pictures that you can look at, that you can laugh about, that were funny, that you can show your kids, if this was a grandfather or grandmother, a loved one, show, post these pictures. It's okay. They don't always have to just be around their anniversary, or it doesn't always have to be, oh, okay, I need a second. Thank you, guys. It doesn't always have to be around their birthday or their anniversary. You have permission to share their pictures, laugh, remember the good times. That doesn't mean you're not still grieving, especially for some. I'm feeling this is fairly new, okay? This is fairly new. All right.